Archiving users is a scam. My name is Pete Moriarty. I've been helping small business owners systemize, organize, and scale using technology, and specifically Google Workspace, for over 15 years. And we work with a lot of businesses who use Workspace and have staff that they need to offboard once they're done with their accounts. Now, for a long time, Google didn't really give you a good option to archive the data inside those accounts. We would have to do that manually for our customers using migration tools and basically moving the data to some kind of backup location before that user then was deleted. But Google have made things slightly easier in the last few years in that there are some semi-decent built-in tools to do that inside your admin panel. The reality is, every user that you don't delete is costing you money because it keeps a license active in your admin account. And what many people do is after staff leave is just suspend or change the password on an old user and just leave the account there. Or even worse, they rename the account to the name of the new staff person who's taking over from them, and that person gets left with all the trash and old data and information of the previous user before them. Now, the best practice is to properly offboard a staff member when they're leaving your business. And so we've got people who leave a business and we go through what we call our offboarding process. Now, I've made other videos on this on the channel and you can learn a bit more about the technical process on that. But in short, we recommend creating a bucket user in your account. And this is effectively going to be the archive bucket for every user that leaves your business. So what you do is once you've set up the bucket, or once you've set up that one single account where you're going to put all of the data, if an employee leaves your business, you're going to choose to migrate their data into that bucket account. So rather than keeping a user active, just keeping them suspended, still using a license, or using Google's scammy archive user license, which you've got to pay for in perpetuity, the best thing for you to do is to actually archive the data into your bucket archive, and then you can delete the user and you free up a full license without paying anything ongoing. Now, what tools do you use to archive that data? At itGenius, if you're a concierge member, we will do this automatically for you. It's included as part of our plan, part of our price. If you want to pay us to do it just for one user, you can go to our website and grab a quick fix, and we will archive one user for you. If you've got a high-profile user that's important to archive properly, we can do the service for you. Or if you want to do it yourself, there is a method which I've outlined in our offboarding videos, which involves using Google's built-in migration tool to migrate the emails from the user account into the new bucket account that you've just created. Now, Google then provides the option for your Drive documents, for your calendar entries, and for most of the other stuff that's associated with that user to be automatically transferred to another account when you use the delete wizard. But the emails are usually the most important one, and that does require a manual process to migrate those emails. Now, once all of that migration has been done, you can safely delete the user. And what Google's trying to do here is to trick you into using an archive account that you have to pay for in perpetuity, which is fine if you've just got one or two people on those, but eventually you're going to end up in a situation where all of your staff churn or turnover is just going to be archive accounts that you've got to keep forever. Now, me as a small business owner, I like to keep my data. I don't want that data to ever be disappeared or deleted, even if it's something from 10 years ago. Who knows? A customer might call me and say, hey, we want to sue you, or can you tell us what happened on that project 10 years ago? I want to be able to go back to that data. And so I want to keep absolutely everything inside my business. Archive user paid feature from Google is not the way. You want to properly offboard your staff, properly migrate their data, and then delete the account. If you want more help doing this, click on the link down below.